Hey, what's up guys? Sean back with another video, and I have decided that I am joining the Fat Liberation Army. They need another soldier like me and somebody who is here for the lulz, because I definitely feel like I could join their ranks, and in a matter of like months I could skyrocket to like head chubby Fupa King or something. I don't know, but I really could friggin' go for it. The only thing is I'm gonna have to gain back a little bit of weight in order to like slide into their ranks and hide. So I'm going to have to go to Heart Attack Grill. I know, shame for shame. But I'm going to have to gain a little bit of weight. So you guys let me know if it's okay if I try to infiltrate. I really can go like Breaking Bad on them. Get in there and do all kinds of crazy stuff. But anyways, Fat Acceptance cringe, man. This stuff is friggin' great. I love it. It's always hilarious. And I always get a kick out of it. And you guys seem to like it. So we're going to check out another compilation today. And it should be great, because this is the gift that keeps on giving. But let's see what they got. Good Lord, how is that possible? Like, right when I see this, the only thing that keeps playing in my head is, "All that ass in them jeans." Who is that? Is that like Flo Rida? I don't know. What is she looking around for? What's going on? What? I'm confused. Oh shit, she's an acrobat! Would you look at that? How's that? There's no way she's not friggin' stuck now. Johnny Sins can't get you unstuck from that. Where's your stepbrother when you need him, right? Yep, I knew it. She's stuck. That's a compromising position, too. Usually there's a washer involved when this position happens, you know? At least that's what I've seen through research. Research, guys. I don't know how it's even possible, but it's so funny when people like only put on weight in a certain area, like Tammy Slayton or whatever. She put on fat in her forehead. I've never seen that in anybody else, but this woman is all ass, like all cheeks. That's it. Yeah, pretend we're gazing now.
So I walk past my dad, right? And he goes, "Low?"
Oh, that's hilarious. I was wondering why her shirt said low too. No way. Well, she didn't have a bra on either, which as a man, I am all for the no bra movement. You ladies go off with that one. Finally falling in love with a fat body. I've never flown because I knew I would take up 2 seats, but let me know how mad you guys are if you're the seat next to her, because I think you guys are pretty pissed. And if she didn't book 2 seats, I think there's going to be a big fight in that friggin' place. She's going to get stuck in the aisle too. This woman's just a danger.
It's giving well fed. It's giving she don't miss no meals. It's giving she can hold her weight. It's giving I'm warm. It's giving
OnlyFans.
She never goes hungry.
If you ain't at the beach, then where the fuck you at? Because we outside.
Bro, is this a cheeked up compilation? What is going on? Her ass is eating that swimsuit. Can you see that? That's not supposed to be a thong. That's amazing. This woman needs studied. Like, she is like an anatomy friggin' like specimen. Must be jelly, because jam don't shake like that. Also, one more thing. When I was in Florida and I was in the water, I quickly realized that I can survive at sea for longer than the average human being because fat floats and these like love handle things I've got going on from losing weight make me want to float. It's like the craziest thing. They just pull me to the top of the water. So I'm convinced I can live at least a day in the ocean until a shark gets really curious and takes a bite out of my ass. But I can live longer than the average human at sea, I think. She probably could go 2 days. God, did you see that? Her ass breaches. I don't think that's supposed to happen when you dive. Like, you're just supposed to kind of like slide under, but her ass full on breaches the water and then dives. Wow. That's impressive. You women need to take notes on form because every man wants to see you breach the water first. Just saying.
No way you think I'm that skinny. Are you flirting with me?
That's funny, but I think most guys guess under because if you're guessing a woman's weight first off, you're begging to be slapped. Just don't go there. That's probably the dumbest thing. Honest to God, I still don't know my girlfriend's weight. She won't tell me. She's like, that's for me to know and you to never find out. So I'm like, all right, whatever. Do this trend because I hated myself so much. Okay. What is it called? Make the biscuits? What is this? Okay. Okay. Spirit fingers. Okay. Okay, where are we going? Touch ourselves. Okay. Hit my
Welcome
line.
to
Okay.
A Day in the Life of a Fat Activist. I start the day off feeding my cat some treats because she needs to know that unless she's fat, I won't love her.
Aren't you supposed to give your cat breakfast before treats? I'm not a cat guy, but I don't think it works that way. And also, not loving your cat unless they're fat. My cousin had the fattest cat ever. This thing was like 26 pounds. It was a friggin' monster. That thing ate everything.
Then I took a bath because I am far too lazy to stand and need to preserve all the calories that I can for the day. Then I filmed some TikToks, making sure to glorify obesity and show everyone how cool and trendy it is to.
And then I got the biggest thing of Dunkin' that I possibly freaking could. No way. But anyways, she had a belly button tattoo. Like, that looked crazy, first off. So she just draws all the attention straight into her belly button. But glorifying obesity, I never think that the fat acceptance movement is like glorifying it. I just think they don't want to work. They don't want to actually try. And that's the issue with it, you know?
To be fat. On my way to the doctor's, I stopped at Dunkin' and got the sugariest coffee possible. And ate 24 donuts. At the doctor, I made sure he knew that I knew more than him, and I berated him over any medical advice or testing he wanted to do.
Okay, a lot of people in the fat acceptance movement love to run with this narrative that the doctor will only like say everything that's wrong with you is because you're fat, and it definitely doesn't help to be that overweight, especially you. And I don't know if you were trolling or not about the 24 donuts, and that's a problem. If I can believe that, that's a problem. Because oh my god, like that, could you imagine eating 24 donuts? I think I would tap out at about 6 because that would be like a sugar rush from hell. But now I don't think I can finish one.
After that, I headed to my yoga class, where instead of taking the class, I sat in the back and yelled at everyone, telling them to stop exercising and to get fat instead. Because being skinny is bad.
I hope to God she's trolling, but I can't tell. She might not be. She might really sit there and yell at people that they're fat phobic in yoga class because they're working out. Because being skinny is bad. That's what it says at the bottom.
Cheers. Stay fat, y'all.
I am sure I'm going to get some haters, but I'm here to say that weight loss surgery is some fucked up eugenics bullshit. and they are experimenting on fat people.
What? Weight loss surgery saved my damn life, lady. There's nothing effed up about it at all. I credit my surgeon with helping me out, like, so much. It was looking really grim for me. Like, I really didn't expect to be around this long. You guys would have never seen any of these damn videos. I would have just been in the ground probably by this point because I was living life terribly. I was literally speed running death. And the way I like to put it, I like to use the analogy, I was playing tag with the Grim Reaper, and I wasn't very fast. So, what are you experimenting on fat people? No, I would like to say that the friggin' like food industries are doing that with all the preservatives and stuff they put in their food now. They're the ones experimenting.
For profit, exploiting them for profit, because fat people have been told that fat is the problem. Fat is not the fucking problem. If you want to have that discussion with me, we can have it on another day. Fat is not the problem.
Okay, so just avoid the issue. But I'm going to say fat is the problem because you are only showing your face and you are not giving us any idea of how obese you are. Luckily, you do not have the double chin. I was rocking a mad double chin at 600 pounds, but that thing's pretty much gone now, thank God.
That is not what causes poor health outcomes. Fat alone. It doesn't.
Oh, God.
It's more complicated than that. And they are exploiting people and experimenting on them when they know that 90 to 95% of people who get weight loss surgery gain the fucking weight back.
That's because they don't actually change their lifestyle. Like, that's my biggest fear, is gaining it back. But I know that I just can't go back to eating like I used to, you know what I mean? Because I could very easily put it all right back, but I haven't even made it to my goal yet, so I still got work to do. But that when people get complacent and start thinking that they've accomplished it, and they're like, well, I lost the weight, I did this, I did that, that's when they start putting the weight back on, because they feel like they won. I don't feel like I won yet. Like, I still have work to do, so.
Within 5 to 10 years, they know. And they are taking your money. Just saying.
I just want to say that if you're a fat person, you are not a failed thin person. You are not like, there's not a thin person inside of you that's dying to come out.
There's a thin person inside of all of us. I'm just trying to meet them eventually. I don't know. I'll settle for meeting their second cousin at this point, because I don't know if I'm ever going to meet the thin person that's in there. But I know there's abs under here somewhere. That don't mean I'm ever going to see them, but they're in there.
Nobody owes anybody health. There are people in this world that will never be able to fit the westernized standards and values of health.
The westernized standards are very different than the rest of the world, because I feel like we look crazy over here in America. They're like, wait, your serving sizes are how big? You guys eat 2,000 calories for lunch? Like, they're looking at us like we're friggin' nuts.
Ever. No matter what they do, no matter how many vegetables they eat, no matter how many pounds they lose, no matter how many hot girl walks they take, they might never, ever, 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 ever be able to present you a clean bill of health.
Is there such thing as a hot girl walk? Because I think that's more like hot girl yoga, or, you know, get you a hot girl Tinder, whatever. Like, there's hot girl everything, but I don't know if there's hot girl walks. I guess if you do it in a bathing suit, I don't know.
And those people still deserve to exist without harm. They still deserve care. They still deserve empathy. They still deserve respect.
Look, I don't know why they are so drawn to this narrative that fat people are treated like less than human. Because I don't think anybody treated me less than human. I think I was treating myself less than human. I was hurting myself. That was the issue. Like, at my heaviest, there was a whole lot of just probably psychological stuff going on there. I probably was depressed. I just never want to admit it because I like to, you know, I'm a pretty happy guy. I don't like to dive into deep stuff like that. But I know that there was points in my life that I was depressed and I just sat there and kind of sucked it up and kept moving because I never like to complain to anybody. That's just how I am. I'm a man. I don't complain very much. But, Yeah, I don't know why they're so drawn to this narrative that they're not treated like human beings.
And they don't deserve anybody questioning their health or their ability to be alive. In addition to that, fat people don't owe you shit. They don't. And they will never owe you shit. Fat people don't even owe other members of their community shit.
Who said you owe anybody anything? You know, I'm convinced that the fat community in the US would go way down if they put a sugar tax on things. Because people would stop buying so much junk food. And I think I've heard them talk about that before. But, like, this is literally just craziness. I can't believe that they actually believe the stuff they're saying. Half the time I'm convinced they're trolling. And the other half I'm just like, damn, I think they're actually serious.
Okay, so let's just work on being critically conscious. And to every fat person out here who is being critically conscious, I love you. Take care.
Anyone who grew up in the early thousands and have body image issues because of it, do you remember how we were made to believe that she was fat?
I don't think I ever thought this girl was fat. And did they really push that narrative? Because she's not fat at all. She might be 5 pounds overweight. But I have a drastically different idea of fat. You have to hit at least the 300s before I start saying maybe you should slow down. So my idea is totally effed up and my spectrum's way different than most people's. But she looks good. I ain't mad at her.
That she was the Duff, the fat funny friend. I saw this picture and it like immediately came flooding back to me that like when I thought of Ugly Betty or any of the movies or shows that America Ferrera was in, that she was sold as like the fat friend. Take another.
Shut up. Was she really sold as the fat friend? If she was, that's just totally crazy. Or was she the one that's sitting there like crazy, like, oh, I got a diet. Because that was highly pushed. Like women that would be like, oh, I need to go on a diet. Like diet culture was definitely pushed a lot in the 2000s. But I feel like that's not an issue. Women joke about their weight all the time and how they're getting fat or they're getting this. Or I sit there and go, oh, I'm pregnant. Like, I'll make that joke all the time. But it's just a joke. I don't think they were really serious about her being fat. Or were they? You guys let me know.
Another look. Take another. This is a real eye-opening experience for me. I have to do like a deep dive on like other celebrities that we were told were fat and probably were not even close to being like mid-size.
Why are you so triggered? Like, no one is going out of their way to say that girl's fat. It seems like you're having some issues with your own identity here. But I guess fat kind gets mad at everything nowadays. Like, if you accidentally get an extra French fry from McDonald's, they're going to think that you are patronizing them because they're fat. Like, I don't understand. How can you be mad about everything?
God, it's no wonder. It's no wonder that we have so much trauma from the early thousands. I would kill to have the representation that young people have now because what was that?
Get ready with me to go to my brother's birthday lunch and rehearsal for the musical.
Are you going naked?
Hair is already done, makeup's already done, jewelry's on. It's just it's outfit time, so let's get into it. Okay, so we're starting off with a base.
Oh my god. Yes, Queen Slay. Like, what? Why is she showing us her outfit? Did the outfit discriminate against fat people too because the stitching started to bust? Oh, I get it. Oh, okay. I got it. Look at that cat. That cat looks totally unbothered in the background.
These cute leggings. A white tank top. I'm gonna layer on a white t-shirt on top of that. And it's cold here in New England, and so I have these really adorable knee/thigh high stockings that I'm gonna layer on top of these, and we'll see how it looks.
Okay.
So I'm gonna do kind of an unboxing while we're throwing the t-shirt. These are from Snack Tights, and if you've never heard of them,
Snack Tights. Did they really? Oh, don't tell me she's gonna have food branded tights. Because that's wild. If these tights come out with ice cream cones on it, I'm done. I am totally done with this community.
highly recommend them.
No.
Oh my God.
Okay,
So
no.
cute.
No ice cream cones.
Snack Tights is a hosiery company, so they make tights, opaque tights, fishnet tights, all different kinds of tights. These are new from their collection that I've seen.
Did anybody else take their mom's tights when they were a little kid and put it over their head, pretend they're robbing banks, or was that just me? Because sometimes I wonder if I'm just a psychopath. Like this morning, I got out of the shower, I slapped myself on the ass, and I was like, Daddy, chill. And I was like, I might be like insane, because I do that all the time.
They are hand knit stockings, and they're already folded over and threaded. The thing is threaded through them. This is the color Raspberry Pie. It's adorable. I'm gonna open the window in just a minute.
You know what? If they are naming their colors after desserts, I think they are patronizing the fat community and they need canceled. Why are they naming it after desserts, huh? Do they know your weakness? Are they coming for you? We need to cancel them next. And guess what? Guess what? Your hair is the color of cotton candy. You hate fat people because cotton candy causes obesity. Sugar is in cotton candy. Canceled. Canceled.
So you guys can see the real color shine through. But I'm going to get these on. Okay, so stockings are on.
Oh, damn.
This is
That is the ugliest outfit I think I've ever seen in my life. What the hell is she doing?
It's going to be mostly the look. Throw on a sweater.
You need to return the
Okay,
look.
so I've added a sweater onto it. It picks up some of the paisley pattern. The t-shirt I liked, it just was a little too low.
I don't think those colors go together, but I don't know. Oh my God, look at the fat Care Bear. That's so cute. I love the fat Care Bear. That's one thing the fat community has, or the fat acceptance community has. Fat Care Bears. That's why I'm going to infiltrate, because I want a fat Care Bear character of my own. But just the stuff they say is absolutely insane. I really think they're trolling half the time, but then people convince me that there's actually people like Tess Holiday and Virgie Tovar that really believe the stuff they're selling. And then I'm like, okay, I guess this is just them in all their big, beautiful glory. But I'm coming, don't worry. Sean's Fat Acceptance page is coming, guys. Alright, like, comment, subscribe. I'll see you later. Peace.